Alors, bonjour tout le monde. Welcome again with the syllabus class with the first lesson still preparation to inshallah start with the first lesson. Last time we talked about how we can talk about our school and how we talk about ourselves and how we can say the name of our school so we can revise what we talked about in a few seconds. So I told you comment s'appelle ton école. You say mon école, elle s'appelle Al-Arouba International. Mon école, elle s'appelle Al-Arouba International. L'école, now the new question, l'école, c'est près ou loin. L'école, c'est près ou loin. The school, it's near or far. So here you can answer using c'est or l'école c'est près, pas loin. C'est près, pas loin. It's near, it's not a far. So if you want to get the opposite, if you can say not near on your home, you can say c'est loin, pas près. C'est loin, pas près. The opposite. So c'est près, pas loin. It's near, not far. Or c'est loin, pas près. So it's far, not near. So, ou bien donc, si vous allez à l'école, ou bien si on va à l'école et l'école loin ou près, ça dépend chaque personne. It depends of each one. How we go to school. It's near or far. So, comment vas-tu à l'école? Comment vas-tu à l'école? I say, je vais à l'école. Normally I will not pronounce letter S like we will see today, but here I have S and the vowel is like do electricity here. Z. So, je vais à l'école. Je vais à l'école. The last letter I will not see it. I will teach you why today. Je vais à l'école. I can say it en bus. En bus. Or someone else will say en bus or en voiture. En voiture. En voiture. En voiture is made by a car. Or je vais à l'école à vélo, or à pied like a girl. So, à pied like this girl. So, comment vas-tu à l'école? Je vais à l'école en bus, en voiture. Look, now the sound is voiture. À vélo, à pied. Je vais à l'école en bus. For example, I talk about myself. I say je vais à l'école en voiture. Pas en bus. Pas à vélo, pas à pied. Look at here is on, and here is a. Why? Because on I go inside, but here I go on. C'est à vélo, à pied, on foot. So here I can say mon école, elle s'appelle Al-Arouba International. Mon école or l'école c'est près, pas loin. Je vais à l'école à pied. So I can talk about myself and also can say how can I go to school. Je vais à l'école by this way. After that, we have something else also from the DELF to make training, to make relation between all what we studied before. I told you how can I say prénom and nom and now the transportation. So it's training for the DELF. S'entraîner pour la production écrite. Here is like a DELF exam. I have an exercise. Here is 4 points. C'est regarde les dessins. La fille regarde les dessins. So we look here le dessin. La fille s'inscrit à l'école. She will write her name to scribe her name to go to school. Aide is mean help. Aide la fille. Help the girl à compléter sa fiche d'inscription. So we'll help the girl to write this information about her. So how can I do that? At the beginning, I have prénom. We know prénom is meaning then the first name. So I will search in the what is drawing here. So yes, it's Sarah is written here. So we'll be clever boy to check. Yes, it's Sarah. So I will write here Sarah is the first step for the DELF exam. Sarah, c'est prénom. If he tell you no, it's meaning your father name. Maybe it's written anywhere. Age is the age. So what you do it? Yeah, you're clever. You will count here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I will write here is 11. And you don't forget 1. 11 ans. Elle a 11 ans. I will teach you how we can count also next session, inshallah, next week. And also we'll count all the numbers, inshallah, maximum in the second quarter, inshallah. Moyen de transport préféré. Moyen de transport. Transport, if you don't understand moyen, if you don't understand préféré, I will explain that after that. But you understand transport, transportation in English. So, moyen de transport préféré. What she prefer to go to school. How? Yes, it's drawing here. À vélo et à pied. So I write the à vélo, à pied. Look at here. Is a small exam for DELF. Is easy for production écrite. Is 4 points. I can have it easy because I know it now. Many information that we studied before. So we can go to another. Also, something is very important to pronounce good when we talk French. To pronounce good, you must know the alphabetic. We know it before. Mr. Yahya, you teach us many times the alphabetic. You say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So I know the alphabetic mystery is very, very easy sounds. I can see it now. But I want to know now how can I read it in the word. In the word, look at, for example, I say consonant. Look at now, I make it in the red one. Muet, I don't say it. Look at here is the red one. Why? Because I will teach you by the color. I told you the color red is meaning don't see it, but the color green or also the turquoise, I will see it. Why do it in the here is two color? Yes, attention for because to read French we need to something at the beginning. We must know the letters, how can I pronounce it, and when I pronounce it and when I will not pronounce it, and also must know the letters that we can pronounce it as one sound. Like this sound I will say wa, this sound will be o, and I will teach you that after. But now we focus on this part, the green one. The green one, actually, I will do it in the 3 parts because we have a letters I told you before. We see it all the time. The lettre voyelle, like we see it here, the right 6 letters, 6 lettres. And we have also lettre consonne. These letters, sometimes I see it and sometimes I don't see it. And also we have a lettre H, and this one will study alone, is never see it, and I will tell you when I see it exactly. All the time I not see it, except we have cases I will tell you. So we can start with, for example, the lettre consonne. Lettre H, I will see it alone to more information because we have something to do with. For lettre consonne, we have 19 lettres. So we count is easy. Lettre B, C, D, all the letters is not vowel letter and not H or letter H. So lettre consonne, all of them come in the beginning. I see it normally. It's like S. Come in the middle, I see it like Sal is L. I see it. Come in the beginning, I see it. Come in the middle, I see it. But come in the end, I will not see it again. Lettre consonne, B, C, D, all these letters come in the beginning, I see it. Come in the middle, I see it. But come in the end, Monsieur Yahya will do it in the red one, so will not pronounce it. So except like I said, salut, ni. Look at now, I don't pronounce the last letters. But attention, we have now exception letters. We have 5 letters from this letters in about 14 letters. I do this case with all the letters. It's 14 letters. That is not green one. I will see it in the beginning and in the middle, but in the end I will not see it. Look at here. So, but we have 5 from the 19. These 9 lettres. I will see it in everywhere. Like let's say, come in the beginning, carte. Come in the middle, local. Come in the end, sac. Lettre F. Come in the beginning, festival. Come in the middle, forfait. Come in the end, I see it, actif. L like lion. Like I say salut. Come in the middle. Festival. I see it all the time. Lettre que all the time is I see it together, but I will not say U. I say quatre. Banque. Quatre. Banque. Cinq. Look it, I will see it. Air. Rire. Partir. Bonjour. But attention, if I say lettre R, if I have lettre E before it, letter E before it, letter E, this letter together come in the end, so give me a sound A. Give us sound A and make training today about it. A like what? Manger, parler, premier. Look at now, R, I will see it, but I will say it, but here I will not see it because come in the end and after it, before it, I have lettre E. So I say it A all the time. A, manger, parler, premier. So we have also the lettre voyelle. Lettre voyelle is 6 lettre voyelle. Attention for the lettre voyelle. Come in the beginning, I see it. Come in the middle, I see it. But come in the end, I say 4 for this letter. I have also lettre E and Y. Lettre Y actually is not for the English is not vowel, and for French we call it a semi-voyelle, is a half vowel, because this letter is like E is double E. I will pronounce it like G, gymnase, for example. So when I pronounce it, I pronounce it like E, but 2 times. Sorry. So lettre E. I have a cases for lettre E. I will explain it alone after that. But anyway, come in the end. Alone in big word like I will see it now, I will not see it. So the 4 letters from the vowel letters, I will see it in anywhere. A like aller, like camera, like cinema. Look at all the time I see it. I like il, cinéma, ami. O like objet, photo, auto. Look at the turquoise one is because this together is sound. I will teach you after that. U like usine, lune, tu. Look at all the time I see it. Lettre A I O U, A I O U, A I O U. Well, that's a song for that. A I O U, A I O U. All these letters, these 4 letters, I see it in everywhere. But Mr. told us about lettre E. Lettre E, I have a case for lettre E. At the beginning, if come in the word more than 3 letters, more than, if come, I don't talk about in the beginning or in the middle. I talk about now in the end. In the end, and they come with in the word is more than 3 letters. I count 1, 2, 3. So, and the 4th one. So, if they come in the end, I will not see it. Look at France. F 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So is more than 3 letters. I will not see it. France. And stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, usine. But look at now, if I have 3 letters, and after it is letter S, or 2 letters only. If 2 letters, I see it A. If 3 letters, I see it A. D, le, me, te, se, A. So all that I see it A, like ER, I see it A also. So, lettre E, come in the word. More than 3 letters, I will not see it. Come in the end. Come in the word is 2 letters, 3 letters, small, I see it A. But if come in only 2 letters, I see it E. like letter E normally. Le, de, look at le père. Look at here, I don't see it, here I see it. Le frère, here I see it, but here I don't see it. So attention for letter E, and we have also session for letter E with accent or les accents. We have something in the head of this letter. Sometime I will teach you when like this one and this one and this one. When I pronounce this one, I will tell you and how can I pronounce it in another one. So I can make training now. Lis avec moi. Look at lis. I don't say it letter S. Lis. Avec. I will see it. Avec moi. Lis avec moi. Why I say avec? You say letter C. Because letter C from the 5 letters consonant. I will see it. So look at now. I pronounce it. Je joue au karaté. I will teach you how can say these sounds, inshallah. Je joue au karaté. Mon frère joue au foot. Je regarde la télé avec mon frère. Mon père aime le thé, mais ma mère aime le café. Examples only to try to, inshallah, to read. After that, also in the session, we have a small grammar. We must know it. At the beginning, we start with how we can say I and he and she and like that. So at the beginning is je. Actually, we have two kinds. I say je and j. I told you before, je is je apostrophe with the verbs that start with vowel, like j'écoute et j'écris. Yes, j'écoute, j'écris start with vowel. For that, I will use j apostrophe. Je, so with the verbs, is not start with vowel. Je. Tu, I took to one, or boy or girl. Tu is mean you. Je. Tu. Il, attention for this one, is I. Il. And this one like L, letter L normally. L. So is il, and here is L. Je, tu, il, elle. Nous. I say nous. S, I will not pronounce it. But if I have a verb start with vowel, I will say z, like je vais à l'école before. Vous. But if I have vowel, I say vous. Il, exactly like this one. But if I have a verb start with vowel, I will say ils. But here is il and elle. If I have a verb start with vowel, I will say elles. So, je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. But attention, these verbs, if I have a verb start with vowel, I will change the pronunciation for S to be Z. So, nous, vous, il, elle. When I pronounce it, letter S, I have a vowel, I say Z, I will pronounce it. Anyway, I will, I give you examples. So as the sentence, I have at the beginning, I must have a sujet, so the subject is, for example, je, and le verb, I have a verb. After that, I have a complement or the object. Anyway, we'll not study all, but only to check to explain today the verb. Sujet, like I told you, sujet je, or tu, or il, or elle, or nous, or vous. Je joue au tennis. Look at the verb here is I must conjugate it like in English. But it's not the same idea. Tu joues au ballon. Like the verb here also, I will conjugate it the same pronunciation, but I have the verb, I have a small difference. Here is je with je. I have e, with tu, I have es. Why? I will tell you, but because this verb is conjugated, is changed. Like I say verb to play. When I say talk about myself, I say I play. But if I talk about someone else, I say he play or he plays. You see, he plays. You must change a little bit. So here, this verb, actually we have an infinitive form, is ending by er, jouer. But I can't use it with je directly. This verb also is jouer, but also I can't use it with tu like that. I must change a little bit. How can I change independent of the verbs? We have, actually in the verb, we have 3 groups. We have premier groupe, and we have deuxième groupe, we have troisième groupe. We have 3 groups in French. We'll study only the first group. inshallah, and the some maybe inshallah third quarter, some from the third group. So the first group, why you make it at the groups? Because is we have verbs the same ending, like that. Look it now is er. They will call it the first group. All of them is ending by er. These verbs is premier group. Le deuxième group is all the verbs is ending by er, like finir, like choisir, like réussir. These verbs is régulier or regular. You have steps to do, and these verbs also have steps to do to conjugate the verb, to change the verb with when I talk about myself or I will talk about someone else. But here is the same for all this group, and here for the same for this group. But the problem here, this one we'll study more in the grade 4. These verbs is ending, the ending is different. Maybe re, maybe er, maybe oer. So look at now the verbs is the masterizing verb aller is ending by er. Yes, but is exception verb from the first group come here for this group. But anyway, we study only this group. Okay, is more the more easy group. This is like grade 4 more, but we'll study also this verb, sometime verb to be, and the verb aller we need it, and the verb to have we need it also inshallah this year to use at the start little bit. So we'll focus on this group. This group we study all of them is ending by er. So the verbs is ending by er. You told us, Mister, the same steps. Why? Because the ending is the same. Jouer, parler, écouter. All of them is the same. So to conjugate the verb, the first step I will do it. I will take off these letters, the two letters like that. I will have the verb. Look it now. I will use it as it is. After that, with je, I will add lettre E, but I will not pronounce it. Tu, I will add es with the verb, with the first part. I will tell you now. Il or elle, I will add E. With nous, I will add O and S. With vous, I will add EZ. With il and elle, I will add E and T. All these letters, I will add it. I will not pronounce it, except I will pronounce only the first part. Here, for example, je, joue, tu, joue, il, elle, joue. Except with nous and vous, I will pronounce this with on, and here is a, but this I will not pronounce it. Nous jouons, vous jouez. Here, il, elle joue. For example, all to more understand. So, complète ces phrases avec le verbe chanter. I have a verb, chanter. I want do it. So, at the beginning, I will do the first step to cancel er, to take off the er, and I will write all the verb without any change. Look at chant, 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 chant. With all of them, chant, chant, chant. What I do it after that? Yes, I will add the ending independent of the subject. With nous, I will add O and S, and I will see it. Nous chantons. Vous chantez, I will add EZ. With il, I will add E and T, but I will not see it. I will add with tu, ES, but I will not see it. With il, I will add E, but I will not see it. With je, I will add E, but I will not see it. Vous, like EZ here, so I will do it again. EZ. Elle, so I will add like il, so I will add E. Nous, like on S, so I will add it here. Je, like here, so I will add E. So it's easy. At the beginning, I will take off the letter ER and replace this ER by others letters, but I will not say it, I will not pronounce it, only with nous and vous. So, look at now. Nous chantons tous ensemble. Ou bien, nous chantons tous ensemble, is meaning we always sing all together. Vous chantez comme, and I complete the casserole. So, il chante, and stop. Tu chantes, il chante, je chante, vous chantez, I see it. Elle chante, nous chantons, je chante. Look at, I say only the verb without the ending I added, except with nous and vous, like I told you now. In the dictation, you will write only je m'appelle and your name. Je vais à l'école. How you go, you can choose anyone. En voiture, en bus, à vélo or à pied or à vélo, and try to do it in a video to listen your voice also. Merci à vous et à la prochaine. Merci.